Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money, Sunday, the 12th of January. Welcome on into the show. A little late. I was loading. I had to take my daughter. She's going to get her nails done. So I said, I'll take you over there. It was a friend, my son's friend, his girlfriend does the nails. So she had to help out her friend. All right, we'll see how that goes. But whatever. I spend time with my kids. How little it is. It's just a car ride and some chatting on a Sunday morning. But then I had to run in here and do some player props here. I'm thinking about running like just all day here, right? We have, last time I checked, which is, as I'm doing right now, we have what, a 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock game, 8 o'clock game? Do I just let it roll all day live here on the YouTubes? Let us go all day long on YouTube and X? Live all day? I might just do that. Subscription, subscribe, notification bells, all that good stuff on YouTube. After the fact, iHeartRadio, and wherever you'll see your podcasts, Amazon, Google, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, wherever. I don't know. You listen to podcasts. I don't know. I found you around. I can't get you to get a couple hundred views. I can't even get everybody to hit a like button. Can't tell you. I don't know. I'm going to tell you to go listen to a podcast. I can't force you there. Just hit the like button. Why wouldn't you? It's free. Everybody loves free. You come in here for the free picks. If you're on Twitter, you have freebies posted there as well. What do we got here? Wes tagging me in some sloppy wings. All righty. Let's yesterday 3-1 in college hoops on the site. Of course, the one game I put out here was the loser. We won in NFL with the Texans. The free pick here was a loser. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? It is what it is. NFL for today. That's it. Bills. We added in. We had Tampa Bay first half over yesterday. We're going Bills team total over 14.5 here for the first half. There you go. NFL 42-51. And if we go to the sites after yesterday's win, we are 87-82, possibly. 80. Hold on, that's wrong. 89. That's 90. 90-94. 3, 4, 77 and 80, 77, 79. Still 500. Not a great year in NFL. What am I going to do? Can't crush them all. Very difficult. Very difficult to do. So we're going to get into some player props here. I'll put them. Well, let's put these in the chat. We'll put them in the chat as we go, because I need to add all of the props to the scroll town to get them scrolling. So we'll get them up here. Then I'll start a new scroll just for the props to get them all together. We'll put them in the chat. First game up here. We're coming with the Broncos and the Bills. We have some anytime tutties to start the show. Sutton and Mims, plus 140 for Sutton. Mims at 240. We'll take a chance out here on our guy Bo Nix to run one in as well. I think it is worth a shot there. He does like to run. He's a runner. He's a runner, as they say. Bills, we're going a couple guys here. Cook out of the backfield. We'll go for it. Let's go. What is happening here? Cook minus 125, and we'll grab some Amari Cooper plus 310. I think the veteran's gonna make some things happen here. That's my thought process on there. That's my little thought on that one there. Next up, we're going to be going to, I'll put them in the chat here. There we go. Here we go. We got some rushing and receiving action for you today. Denver Broncos. Estimate under 19.5 rushing yards. Bo Nix over 27.5 rushing yards. Sutton over 66.5 receiving yards. And Mims over 45.5 receiving yards. I mean, that's his little guy out there, man. He's been that guy kind of finds it. If he finds it, he finds it. All right, next up here. I got Williams. I'm sorry. I'm already onto the Eagles game here. Saving stuff in here for you to do. And I will add those as well there. But here we go. So we have Cooper over 27.5 receiving yards. Coleman over 30.5 receiving yards. Into the next game we go. Let's put these in here. Into the Philly game. I got to get them in the chat as well, so sorry for that. We're trying to get them all out there because people are going to ask, and I'm not going to keep popping them up all over the joint. Anytime tutties for the Packers, Jacobs. You're going to see, so we're going to put a couple in here, right? We got minus 105. Dobbs here. It's tough with what's his name because Love doesn't have just one cat to throw to. I'll go to Eagles here. Barkley. We're going to go two tutties. Plus 330. Goddard plus 310. Barkley. I'm just load up on him here to get it done. Over rushing yards 106.5. Over 125 minus 115. And 150 plus 2-1. This is why he sat the guy out last week. 2,000 yards. Give him some rest. Starts now. We'll get the Super Bowl. Win this one at home. 3 games. All in, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Into the comment section. T-Money. 9:45 this morning. I do make the room the night before. Dropping in, smash the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, well, I don't know why you haven't. Hit the like button. T-Money says, I won't say who I got for 2 TDs in the Bills game since jinxing Markel will know, but I'll say that I think Hurts could have a big day with the tush push. Heavy dose of him and Saquon. I agree. Side of bacon and cheese fries. Bacon. Bacon's good. Also lean over in the Bills game, and I'll say I didn't look that much into the total, but I lean Bills in the over at a quick glance. There you go. T-Money's busy with the ladies, apparently. Michael B's in the house. Tony C. Here we go. Tony, I wrote it down here. You should get the pen out. Commies money line. The pen is out on your game there. I got you. I got you written down. We'll see what happens. College hoops 9-6, terrible UFC, and I had Houston first half money line in the NFL. Houston was a nice winner. College basketball, I started adding them up. I was at one point like 9-8 out of those 29 games I didn't end up using. So I was like, you know what? Why am I even getting riled up about it? I went 3-1. I'm 181 to 123, plus 4,300 on winners and whiners and the site there. What am I complaining about? It's crazy. 150 games yesterday. We go 3-1. Today, 5 games. Put 5 games up. Josh Allen over 7.5 rushing attempts. Yes, I like it. Cook over 71.5 combined yards. Yes. Broncos plus 9. I don't know. I don't know about that one. The other ones, yeah. Michael B says, Northwestern money line, UAB, Colorado, Penn State first half. I want Penn State full game. Colorado, who's West Virginia, taking a little home dog there. I don't hate it. UAB, Blazers at Florida Atlantic, catching up to 3.5 here, huh? Yeah, it might be a little high. That might be a little bit high there. I'll go UAB. Northwestern on the money line versus Michigan State. All right, a little bit of plus money. I don't hate it. I don't know why but even when I hit the like button, I don't get notifications of you being live. Well, here's the thing I think I've noticed on the notifications. Like if you subscribe to different channels and it's on different channels, sometimes it doesn't pop up, I guess. I don't know. Michael B likes the Bucks and the Eagles today. A couple of home teams to get it done. Josh Allen, Mr. Hill, good to see you. Josh Allen anytime tutty, Cook, Barkley anytime tutties, and Jacobs. You could very well be 4-0 with this thing. The Allen one is the tricky one. Is he gonna bust out and run one in? Is he gonna steal it from Cook? That's the thing. T-Money. Northwestern going to be 8-1 at home, I believe, after today. T-Money's with you on Northwestern. Parlay them up. There we go. Best way to go 3-1, put that 14 parlay in. Gary's in the house. I'm taking the over Philly Green Bay game. I don't really hate that much. It didn't really jump either way to me. Gary, like total wise, because it obviously hurts. It went from 3.5 to 4, 4.5, 5. There's 5.5 now. He's playing, but he's really just a shot away from being knocked out of the game. I'd rather take my druthers and just load up on Barkley rushing, because either way, he's going to get it. Here's hoping Northwestern goes 8-1 after today. Bucks are going to disappoint a lot of y'all tonight. Tony C. Tony C's on Washington. He is a fan, though, folks. This is our guy Ryan. Speaking of Homer guys, where's Ryan Page been? Is he sulking over the Giants? Where's he been? Hopefully he's all right. Huh? Who knows? Maybe he got sick on the Small World ride down at Disney. I don't know. Desmond's in the house. I'm up at 185 right after the Steelers-Ravens game. Total of under hit. Nice winner there. Never in doubt with that total. 21 points, 9 minutes. Oh, my goodness. All right. Anytime tutties from Winners and Whiners and myself. Lock it in with the king is here. Perky's in the house. I did not play blackjack. Well rested, ready to rock today. Good, Perky. Good. Going to bed and being a normal person for once, for one day at least. Because you got a triple header of NFL today. You might be in trouble. Bills and Eagles went on parlay. I think the Bills wiped these clowns. Wiping when you're a 10-point favorite, it's down to 7. So people have bought up here on Denver. People are buying into Denver at 9. And why wouldn't you? You got a team that's could score a little bit. We saw Buffalo get a couple shootouts with the Rams and the Lions, right? I guess on the road. Denver seems to get down, and then all of a sudden they have a little life with Nick's throwing the ball. So, Mims is – you saw him against Cincinnati. That guy comes out of nowhere for some stuff here. I don't know if it's a wipeout. I mean, it's 6. It's coming down. I mean, I basically I mean, 7.5 all over. You got a good number. Anytime TDs, but Cooper is no-shows a lot. I don't know if it's much as he no-shows as they don't throw it to him, but veteran guy, playoff action. I think he's getting a call today. We got loads. Well, not loads. We got enough. Bills game over. Yeah. Here's, again, this one here. You're past it. You could have had this way before at a 46.5. Now it's up to 49. Like B says, I'm surprised the Bills line has come down. I was thinking about doing a same game teaser. I don't know if I want to be on every favorite today. Listen, it's in a prime spot now. You tease it down to a pick 'em. Even at 8 or 9, you tease it down to like a 1 at home. You think if they win by a field goal, they cover the 1. Now you're into basically kind of pick 'em kind of territory if it's 6 or 7. Desmond's liking the over with Mr. Hill. Again, you miss it when it's 46.5, 47. Now it's 49. 3-0 start to wildcard weekend. Cash under lives. There you go. Got sweaty for sure. It did. Here we got prop time. Props. Tony C says, Barkley over 118 combined yardage. Yeah, well, I think he's going to go for that just on the ground, honestly. Jacobs. I think, yeah, why not? Steady dose of the run game. If you're going to get hammered into the ground by the Eagles offense running you ragged, well, let's pay it back. Let's run our guy. If you also the Eagles lose after sitting Barkley last week. No, that was why wouldn't you sit Barkley? Where are they moving? They didn't hurt him not to play. Do you want to play like Christian Watson and tear his ACL? Why are you playing a guy you don't need to play? You're locked into the 2 seed. He's injury prone. I think Giant fans forget how if we had Barkley, did you miss the guy being hurt for you while he played? So he just had his biggest year ever, and let's just play him in a meaningless game. Yeah, what could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong there. King D Suits College Hoops, we got Syracuse and William & Mary under. Nice 2-0 day there for you. I'm getting one more selective, King D. I mean, well, for me at least, doing like 5 games as opposed to 35. But I'm not down to a two-piecer on a Saturday. I mean, 4 is low. 4 is low. T says, Tony C's throwing good money away betting economy's money line. And that's coming from a dog lover. Commanders look dead last month of the season, or maybe it's my TV. I don't know. Did they look dead when they came back and scored 22 points in the fourth quarter against the Eagles? Come on, T-Money. I don't know if they look dead. It's like this game in Buffalo. You got a rookie quarterback, playoffs. You got an MVP for Buffalo. We can make fun of Tampa all we want. Tampa never gets mentioned. 4-time division winners. Baker's having as many TDs as he's got 40 TDs this year. Bendo break defense. I don't think it's as easy as that. The line's 3 for a reason. Yeah, well, they gave up 30 the first time. Was it 37-20? Week 1? I don't say they're going to give up points, but, I mean, Tampa Bay, this isn't – is this some kind of record-breaking defense they have? They got a defense that gives up points. You must have missed the Saints game last week when they're playing for the division and they got down. Good job, Michael, for your picks. I mean, some of the games I looked at best were gut-wrenching. Texas Tech, A&M, if they could just hit free throws. Yeah, they were part of the ones I was looking at. Tulsa money line in college. Is that for today, Tulsa? What was yesterday? Let's see, Tulsa. Oh, yeah, no, Tulsa's 2.5 today. Okay. There you go. Okay, a little Tulsa action. Jaden Daniels over 60.5 rushing yards. It's 60.5 now? Dude, this was 49.5 this morning. Because I took it. I didn't want to put out because last time I saw it was 54. Ertz, Eckler over combined yards. You already know about the money line play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, bet boy. Bet boy Tony C is going to be broke boy Tony C after this one. Brian Nunn's in the house. Hurts had a concussion in the first game against Washington, but they missed it. That's why he stayed in protocol so long. Be careful, he's not 100%. Well, he's back. That's why hold on a second. They took him out of the game because he only threw 4 passes. Did you not know that one? I mean, I'm pretty sure because I know for a fact I talked about it, Tony C, because people were like, oh my goodness, if Hurts played. I'm like, well, Hurts doesn't play defense. And he missed the entire game, and the defense, you were winning. You were up 33 to whatever, and you gave up 22 points. He doesn't play defense. He sat out Dallas. He sat out the Giants. He's ready to go. And who's 100%? Who's 100%? I mean, what's the name? Devontae Smith's banged up. A.J. Brown's banged up. It's mid-January. Nobody's 100% in the NFL. Let's look at Fairfield versus Marist at Southern Indiana versus Little Rock. Yeah, I like the other. I like the other way on those. I like the faves. Tony C said, I got Denver at 9. I'm cool with that. It's down to 7.5 now. I wouldn't have taken that number. Yeah, I'm not looking to take a 7.5 when you could add a 9. I mean, you want to take it. And this is, again, I do the Look Ahead Line show. Some people like it. I don't know. I tell you, take games early. Try to find better lines. It's a prime example of why having a bankroll matters. Because when you get a team at 9 and it's at 7, or get a team at 3 and it goes to 5.5 or 6, in the long run, you're going to make money. And honestly, listen, my football season this year, I didn't have a good season. Here, I told you 78 and 85, 88 and 84 on the 2 sites. Those were good numbers. You always want to have a better number. Bo Nix is not going to Buffalo, keeping this game close, says Perky. This is a man's game. Oh, my goodness. Listen, Bo Nix is a man. The guy's like 27. He's the same age as Josh Allen, I think. He played a lot of college. How are they doing on a 5-game winning streak? Yeah, no, I don't even. Listen, that boy, T-Money likes to toke up a little bit. He wakes up, doesn't know where he is. Don't give me cross. They're not going to win, just like the Steelers kind of fell down to earth. Bucks win by 10 to 14. Hold on a second. Who the heck had Pittsburgh? I didn't have Pittsburgh. If you would have came in here, you would have saw we had Ravens first half in a blowout. We thought the Ravens were going to win that game. I'm not saying Washington's – did I say Washington's going to win? I don't think those words came out of my mouth. All I'm saying is that the line is a 3 for a reason. And the Tampa Bay defense, let's go to the Tampa defense. Why? I mean, you're saying like a 3 is a guaranteed win in the game. I mean, I like Tampa. I don't know why. Let me pull where's my Tampa? I mean, Baker. Dude's got 41 touchdowns this year. 4,500 yards. I'm a Baker guy. And that's rich coming from you when I told you in the chat. Tampa Bay to win the South this year. Tampa Bay last year to win the South at 10-1. Come on. Somebody says, like I said, you're wasting your money and cut out. I don't want to hear about the Saints, Cowboys, Falcons. Cut out. Saints, Cowboys, or Falcons? Why are we talking about those guys? So, if we're not talking about the Saints, Cowboys, or Falcons, who Tampa beat, is Washington better? I don't know what you mean here. Zach Ertz anytime tutties plus 220. I like it. 60 plus for Daniels is an alternate play. Okay. I'm in Washington Cowboys Central where I live. Just building some new bathrooms at the books for me to use and get a massage at the same time. Listen, with the Washington, the line is 3. The line's 3. It's the shortest one out there other than the road fave Minnesota game. Bro, boy, you like that one with the Washington money line? I mean, again, I called him that because he wants to do Washington money line. And you're saying I said take Washington. Cello. I like the cello. I do like anytime Teddy for Ertz, 220. Second favorite target. Yeah. I mean, they're going to score. They're going to give up some points here. So why not take a guy who's, again, like you said, second in targets? Hey, Nick Nasty, who do you have today? Hello. I like the Bills. Lean to Washington. Oh, here you go. Don't get T-Money started. He's going to come in and start harassing you now. In the first game against the Eagles, Thursday night game, he got concussion, but they missed it, and he finished the game. So it was a second game after the second one they came in. Hold on. You're saying that he had a concussion way back in November, and they still ran off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row before they figured out he had a concussion? Here we go. I need to say something that pisses you off. Go ahead. What is it? Jason's in the house. I am. Legend in my own mind. You're reading comments or whatever was from folks who had the nerve to complain about you putting out too many plays. Yeah, it was, and I do. The crazy thing is, T-Money, like, okay, I'm a pick seller. We're like, oh, you can't. I guess you can't really bet if you're doing that. Well, number one, I've been on site since like 2005, way before it was legal anywhere here besides Vegas, right? So that's number one. Number one, I was doing that way before all these other people want to come out and make channels and Discords and all this other crap. And again, this isn't saying I'm the best person ever, or I'm the best bet or whatever, best in this and that. No. I'm just a guy who's been betting a long time. I got, like I said, I have a decent life. Am I some crazy guy with a goal stream? No, but I got no complaints. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. But like to say, like, oh, you put out too many. Okay. Too many for who? Because most people, I do this chat with you, Timo. You come in here. You send me whack-ass soccer games from different countries with a bunch of things. And I mean, it's, I'm like making jokes about it. But you know what I'm saying? Most people who bet, you see it in here. My show, when it started, I'd put up just a bunch, and I never had records. I just have a bunch of games lined up everywhere. Who I like, go for it. People love that. I start trimming it down because I want to say, all right, let's get serious and just have a couple games up here. The people leave. They want more. I want more NBA. I want first baskets. Groovy loves first baskets. I mean, you're a soccer guy. We got guys in there, a lot of ice guys. Ray Reddington used to be our big ice guy. He doesn't come anymore. We had Ash would be a soccer as well. She loved her soccer. I mean, I don't get it. Whatever. It's weird. Folding laundry? All right. Do you see any upsets? Washington, maybe Green Bay. The Washington one, you missed T-Money's rant on Washington already. That's the one that could go either way, I think. I like Tampa. I've been a Tampa fan for a couple of years. Always taking the Bucks. But that could be a coin flip kind of game. Daniels is exciting. He can make plays. Green Bay, no. I don't think Green Bay is a good team. I don't think they're a good team. Last year, we were Green Bay backers. We were all over the pack. We were packing it up. This year, not so much. Not so much. Don't like Green Bay. Who'd they beat? They beat nobody this year. Like the Chargers. I said this yesterday about the Chargers, Jason. Who did the Chargers beat to go and be a 3-point favorite on the road? And what happened? How'd they look yesterday? Green Bay. You already lost to the Eagles. You lost to the Vikings twice. You lost to the Lions twice. And you lost to the Bears. And I'll throw the Bears were not to win, though. But the playoff teams you faced, you lost to them all. You lost. Now you're going to face a team that's going to run the ball right down your throat and beat you up. Nick Nasty's faxed me on something. I took the Eagles, hope they fly. They should. Steelers lost 5 in a row. Comedy won 5 in a row. Bad comparison. I agree. I don't know why you're saying that. I mean, Washington's has won games. Well, so they've not only did they win 5 in a row, they lost that crazy one versus Dallas. And that first Eagles game was a 26-18, and the game before that they lost to Pitt by 1. Where are their bad losses? Tampa in week 1 was their work loss, 37-20, and that was with Daniels making his first start. And then they lost to Baltimore, 30-23. That's why I said this game could be a toss-up here. I mean, I'm not throwing – my point of do I want to take Washington is, again, with Bo Nix. I don't want to grab like some rookie guy. That's 3's not worth it. 9? You give me 9 with Daniels, I'd take it. You give me 7 with Jaden Daniels, I would be taking it. Not looking for a 3. Need a little bit more. A little bit more, please. And then you don't have the Steelers. I'm comparing the two. I mean, again, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on part of this. You play who you play, and in their losses, you have Dallas. They should have beat. That was a crazy game, right? You're gonna have a game like that. That was on the heels of them losing a tough one to Philly, and they lost to Pitt by 1. Again, they probably could have beat Pitt. All I'm saying is that I don't think it's as much as a blowout as you think it is. Would I be happy? Yeah, I mean, I like Tampa Bay today at 3. Sure, but Moneyline Markel's in the house. T-Mike says, you don't watch the games, Bet Boy. Don't tell me it's a bad comparison. Watch could have lost all 5 of those. Who are the Saints and the Cowboys in Oklahoma? All right, so if you're going to say that, then you could easily say last week Tampa Bay could have lost, and that one was even worse. That one was even worse. You were a 15-point favorite, and you're down in the fourth quarter. You're trailing in the fourth quarter at home as a 15-point favorite with the playoffs on the line. I mean, come on, you can't go say that. I mean, you're down 6, laying 15 in the fourth quarter at home. Come on. I'm sorry, did Tampa Bay lose to Dallas? Tampa Bay lost to Dallas, by the way. Tampa Bay lost to Cooper Rush. Threw for 300 yards against them. But, okay. I mean, you want to start saying stuff like that. I don't care if the line is 300 or 3. Tampa's going to win. All right, now you're turning into money line. Your money line money, team money line team money. You're going to win by 10 plus. I got you. Mayfield World. Nick Nasser, you leaning Washington? You'll be disappointed when they don't cover the 3. Thank you, Mark. I'll talk to them. I bet Tampa Bay, but I would not be shocked if Washington won. Tampa Bay plays no defense. Again, rookie quarterback, team with no playoff experience against Bucks at home. That's the difference maker for me. That's why I like the Bucks. But to come in here and think like it's some foregone conclusion when Tampa Bay struggled versus the Saints last week. I mean, come on. What are we doing? Packers first half +3 rolling over Texans money on the Packers today, Nightwalker, huh? I'm not a Packer lover today. I mean, the first half, maybe it's close. I don't know. Here we go, Northwestern for Mike. Not a good start to the day. Team Money apparently loves Tampa Bay. UC San Diego did me dirty last night. I know. That's why we said to go to sleep. Clint in the house. He's coming in firing. You and Nightwalker. Like in the first half. Who dares to fade me? I love it, Clint. Pen is out for Clint because I just love who dares to fade me. Who dares to fade me? Green Bay first half +3. Clint. I love it, Clint. Daniels anytime. Tutty. What's the price? Took Bills team total under 2.7. Oh man, listen, I don't like that. I think this game's an over game. I got some Bills. Anytime Tutty's in the chat, Markel's stalking. Oh, I see Nick Nasty. Not I stalk Nick Nasty. I'm sorry. I take Denver and Green Bay if I was going to take a dog, but you know how I feel about the Eagles. I'm on Gianni today, a 50-piece moneyline Markel. They're playing the Knicks, right? Oh, I hope he scores 50 on the Knicks. And then Knicks fans, Knicks best team behind the Celtics. Team says Green Bay is the best dog of all these teams. A lot of injuries, man. And you say they're the best dog today. I mean, I guess you're not taking the Rams as a dog there. You're looking at today's lineups. I mean, Denver. I mean, yeah, you're taking a team that has what? 12 wins? I mean, Washington has 12 wins this year, too. Team might take a prop. Just one. Blood pressure can't take it. Come on, man. Shouted me out on Twitter yesterday. Did you really? On the X, Markel? Go to my notifications. Jay Stacks POD finally followed me on Twitter, this guy. Oh, we got here. Team Money responded to Mr. Numbers and Pounded. Look at this. Sweating first drive. No fourth down conversion on a fourth drive, minus 4,000. 100 to win $102. Stealing money from the books. Oh, my goodness. Anytime, Tutty. I got you here, Markel. Lad McConkey. Love it. Northwest about to lose by 50. Guess Michigan State was free money. I don't even know what's happening in this game. I don't even know. I'm knee deep into the chat here. Stop, Geo Mike. Good to see you. Good luck also. Let's get some Sun TDs. I gotta load. You know what? I gotta load them up here. I think Sun is getting one. I'm going to load these up here. Saying I got a couple more comments. I'm going to read this one and then move on. Team Money could have lost. They didn't. They're finding ways to win. Who could possibly be wrong about winning 5 straight? Watch every Steeler and County game. Perky says Bo Nix going to throw a couple picks. He get busted up. This is a man's game. He needs to start acting his age. Hey, he's like 30, bro. Bo Nix. Yes to a certain anytime tutty, Nick Nasty. Kevin's in the house. Time for a Tomlin to bounce. They really don't fire guys in Pittsburgh, but I'd say, again, he's been a couple games, right? They never had a losing season or 500, 9-8 or whatever they're doing now. I think it's time to go. I think it's the Super Bowl is a long time ago. And regular season, yeah. This isn't the Big Ten like Penn State. You can't go 10-2 every year. And now they're 10-2. Who cares who loses the 2 best teams? You can't go 10-7 and do nothing. I mean, look at Vrabel. They fired that guy. The team's terrible. I mean, he's on New England. This guy gets canned. He'll get hired somewhere if he wants another job. Or maybe he says, you know what, I'm going to take a defensive spot, or I don't know. It's tough firing him. I like the guy. I love him. I love him in Dallas. Early week, I took Ravens. I won on McNeese, one on Green Bay, 14.5, minus 125. All right, so you got Green Bay. What is it? Oh, you got the Raven game one, McNeese one. So now you got Green Bay second, the third legger of this. I got it. Just be here when Tampa smacks Dallas. Well, they're not playing Dallas. Are you talking hockey? Is it Tampa Bay Lightning and the Dallas Stars, Team Money? There you go. I've been betting and winning since 2018. He's got a little time under his belt. Not as much as me, though, Tony C. Now, yeah, all right. Now it's Tampa smacks the Commanders. I'm tempted to hammer Buffalo over 1.5 goals. 1.5 G's? What is this at? I'm confused here. 1.5 field goals? Field goals. I've been to 2016. Here we go. Now, you just take pictures of your penises and send them to each other. Square play, but Allen 50 rushing yards, anytime tutty plus 210. I don't think it's square if it's plus 210. Tampa Bay plays no defense, but they give up 30 plus 4 out of 18 games. It's a bend that don't break defense, team. They give up points. Ravens 6-1 to win the Super Bowl is looking good. I like it. Well, here's the thing. They're in Buffalo next week, right? I'm guessing Buffalo wins this one. So they play in Buffalo next week. Big game. King D's Marcus Skinny better hope they get pass machines. For who? Pass Mahomes. They don't play Mahomes next. They play the Bills next. Clint, how are you? Hope both of your family were good. Respect, you're doing well in the pub contest. Yeah, I just I gotta look. You know what? How did I do yesterday in the pub? I mean, I had Baltimore and Houston, but Houston I had as the low. Let's see. Low shot can lead with 17. I got 14. I probably should put more on Houston. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. And what is the? I mean, someone's saving a 13 for the next round. Like I figured you use those big ones right out of the gate. Anybody have big stuff on the Steelers? Nobody's really huge on the Chargers. So who's this? Oh, goodness. A couple guys big on the Chargers here. Kong, Salty. Oof. Yikes. I mean, how do you bet the Chargers on the road? Northwestern would be 8-1 at home that day. So far, they're 8-0. Michigan State, the Zags, Florida, Tennessee are the top dogs. I'll not bet against any of them or Auburn. Under in the Bills game. I like the over, Ray. Over. I mean, it's getting out of hand here. I mean, I got this at like a 46.5, 47. It's 49. I mean, I still think we're going to see points. I'm going to put up the player props in a second again. I'll be here to take my lumps. I think I'm just going to run this nonstop. The show will be nonstop today. If I got to get up, I don't know, maybe I get the Earls or somebody, find the Trey Lanning, somebody come in and do the show. I got to get up, get something to eat. I'll just run like a ESPN Gamecast screen or something on here. Field goals for Perky. Yes, I figured it was field goals. Team Money's laughing at me. When you take pictures of your junk. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I mean, these guys like, I've been betting since. Just bet it, Markel, Nick Nasty says. All fun, but I hope you cash. I don't have either team. Yeah, Team Money's like, yeah. Tampa. I didn't bet it. Comes in here. Oh, this is a giant pot. Let me stir it. Nick Nasty says, let's get this. So you start doing anything, it's Lamar or Josh Allen this year. It's how do we say this? The Chiefs have home field. You're going to tell me that Lamar or Allen going to come in and it's an easy win? They went 15-1, and they beat both. Well, they lost to the Bills, but they beat Baltimore. They went into Buffalo and beat Buffalo last year. They went to Baltimore and beat Baltimore last year. Oh, my gosh. It's all good. Good luck today. team money from Tony. Kenny's Captain Obvious won't be Baltimore. I don't know if Baltimore wins next week in Buffalo. I have a Baltimore future. Is that easy? For either team to go, you're going to play Kansas City in the championship game. They've lost once. They beat you. All right, they lost to Buffalo on the road. Sorry, they didn't go undefeated. Man. You as well. I'm not scared to fade any team in college hoops in a rivalry road. Yeah. Again, yesterday it was a lot of games. There was 30 of them. I was like, I'm not doing this today. A tide turns, brother. Who is this? What turns? For Kansas City getting knocked off? The tide turns? Right, so I have to see if first to believe it. This is the Ravens. I mean, seriously. I took the Ravens, and this is going back to week 1, right? If you're watching, I said, we're taking the Ravens. We had them at a +3. We ended up with a KC at a pick 'em, or whatever it went down to. I said the Ravens have to win week 1 after they spit the bit in the playoffs. The whole run game plan was ridiculous. They had to come out and make a statement for this year. They didn't. They lost a close one. You can go back there again? I mean, what's the line going to be? 3s? You're going to take Kansas City -140 at home on the money line? When do they lose at home in championship games? I'll tell you when they lose at home. When they lost to Brady in overtime, and the next year they switched the overtime rules. Two-way says, Mikey B, just haven't bet college basketball long. I can tell you will learn, and some teams just not worth it. Like the Chiefs in the playoffs. No way in heck I'm fading them. The college basketball is a whole different animal. Though. You can't compare them in sports. It's totally different team money. Come on. I got a Ravens Super Bowl future. Seeing them play Buffalo game will be fun, but they have to beat Denver first. I think Buffalo wins. I mean, are they going to win by 10? I don't know. Getting some good plus money. Let's see. Buffalo will beat Denver and Baltimore. Buffalo will beat Denver and Baltimore. Then they'll lose a close one against the Chiefs, or the Chiefs will turn the ball over and Bills kick a field goal to walk it off. Again, the Chiefs, this is all – I mean, it's going to be a good game, Chiefs versus whoever. Unless somehow Kansas – I bet Houston comes in and knocks them off. Good luck, Tony C. I know it's different, so I know – I promise I'm saying there are teams you just leave alone in sports unless they have a great reason to do so. Yeah, but college basketball, I don't think there's teams you just leave alone. The spread there, because even these big schools, they'll be laying crazy numbers. You might be able to get – hey, at South Carolina, I say +17 team money. I mean, spread is the equalizer. Don't tell me about college basketball. I've never ever seen you put a play on college hoop. Have I seen a college play from T-Money in college basketball? That's a good point here, Michael. I do not think I've seen a college basketball play. A lot of football, a lot of Laker talk. Not making jokes about Houston. Who knows? I don't tell you anything, goofball. I gave out plays in every sport. I don't know. Hold on a second. Are you all on crack? I don't remember a college basketball play. You got to refresh me. That's right. Florida. He had Florida over North. What was that? Florida over North Carolina? Florida over North Carolina. Yes. Florida over North Carolina. He did. He did have that. Gotta go smoke. Name calling is a desperate act of the uneducated. Got my blood pressure up. I'm thinking that. I remember the Florida one. They were favored. I got to really think with college basketball. I gotta remember. Let me. You know what? We gotta throw up some. We gotta throw in the tutties here as this Denver game's going to get underway here. So we'll get them all up again. Sutton, Mims, Nix, Cook, Cooper touchdowns. And then we have, again, these are all in the chat as well. If you're just coming in and seeing them on the screen, they're disappearing. If you're on YouTube, you could find them in the comments section. And they're scrolling underneath nonstop. You know what? That's all. I'm not worried about putting the how many guys are in this here? 165. No way we're going to fit them all in on one screen there. And the Eagles stuff, I guess I'll throw the Eagles. I'll just put the Eagles in the chat. I'm not going to put them on the screen because that game's not till later. But I'll put them in the chat for those. I remember that. I don't remember, but I remember the thing. Yeah, I do remember the Florida one, T-Money. I'm sure there's other ones. But they're just not as abundant, I don't think. Or maybe there's just so many if there's some crazy dog. Mike B, have a good one. Let's cash. I'm going to sit here all day. I'll have the stream going all day. I'm gonna try to join my Anytime Tutty Bills and player prop stuff like this to see if I can fit them all in one screen and keep it on the screen. How can we make this fit? How do we make this fit? I was still a whole 4, 8, 9. Actually, you know what? We can just go. I know what we could do here. We could change these just to use for over-unders. Let me save some space. That's what we will do. There we go. So now get in there. Over, unders. There you go. There you go. That's better. Broncos scored already. Over looking good. Broncos scored. All right, so we're underway here in this game, apparently. All right, we're underway. Let's go to the play-by-play. What do we get here? We had a Williams run, a run for a loss, Bo Nix to Sutton, Williams a rush, and then who the heck? Franklin? Who the heck is Franklin? Not Mims or this is the crap we're doing here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is what's going on. Right here on the site was over 47 with the Broncos. There you go. There you go. All right, what's going on here? What do we got happening? Bonus up on bombs like he be at. That's it. Unbelievable. You were a big Bo guy. Well, listen, I took Bo Nix. I had them against Seattle in game one. I've had them. How many times did it happen this year? I didn't win with them. When I bet on them, they lost. When I bet against them, they won. So I love the Buffalo, the Denver uniforms, y'all. Only Franklin I know is the turtle. The 90 show Franklin. Great pass. You know something? I got Broncos plus 10.5. I think you'll understand me here. All right, fire away. Fire away. See if I understand. Moan had a good hit yesterday. He had two tutties. Yeah, he came into the chat last night when I was doing live second half. I like those pants for the Broncos. I wish they brought back their old helmets, though, man. The old helmets are badass. You gotta don't get blown out parlay here from Stop Geo. Pitt 21.5, Broncos 21.5, Rams and the Skins. I mean, I don't hate it's playoffs. They should be close games. Look, it's all right, Gio. These two James college coaches should take note of how Bo Nix stayed in college. You've heard me say this all the time about these college kids. Stay in school. Stay in one school for at least 3 years. Now you're getting paid. Stay. Stay. What's he get? What, 5 million or whatever he's getting over there from Miami? Cameron got 5 million now. What are they paying? What's his name? Carson Beck, same $4 or $5 million. Stay out of school. You're getting paid more than this guy's getting paid sitting on benches. We're getting paid more than Will Levis. None of these league after one season. Listen, I'm going to say the same for college basketball. You know, these guys are really good. They go play in the pros. How many of these kids play a year in college, go in the NBA, like, they're drafted on? So it's good. You got a 19-year-old sitting on a bench for 4 years. Nobody's Moses Malone, Kobe Bryant, LeBron. Like, how many are there of those guys? Every year you're going to find 5 of them? Get the hell out of here. Stay in school a couple of years. Learn how to shoot a freaking free throw. Learn what a 15-foot jumper is. To count on 2 TDs, 5 to 1. Rushing TDs or anytime, or just throwing TDs? It's got to be rushing. Alan, rushing TDs? Perky. You were bad mouthing Denver the whole time. I mean, listen, it's 7-0, but they're on the drive here. I mean, we're on the move. Gio's laughing at Perky. He's already throwing in a towel. Bills only team in history with 30 rushing yards and 30 TD passes. 30 rushing TDs and 30 TD passes same season. Really? I was going to think back to maybe those Rams teams with Marshall Falk, but I guess not. 47-28 Michigan State really laying it on here at halftime here. 3rd and 2. What are we doing? No, I'm saying no to the first down. I'm saying no. It's 4th down, I think. That looks like it's 4th down to me. Here comes the pushy 1st down. Tua says, let me ask you this, Sean. You think we should allow guys to come out right after high school for basketball? We are just going to come out early. No. I mean, in the rare occurrence that there is a high school kid who is a grown man, like let's go back to who did that. Kobe Bryant sat on the bench. I mean, who comes right out of high school? Kobe, LeBron. I mean, you got to go back to Moses Malone and Darryl Dawkins. I mean, how many other guys that are total failures? Total failures. It's great. I guess if you want to come out and get paid and then be out of the league in 6 years and be some nobody, now you can go to school and get paid. Two Russian. Kevin Garnett, yeah, Kevin Garnett again. But you're talking. I mean, let's let's go. Let's go to high school to NBA guys. Darryl Dawkins, Bill Willoughby, Kevin Garnett, Kobe, Jermaine O'Neal, Zayat McGrady, Al Harrington, Rasheed Lewis, Quillian Young, Jonathan Bender, Leon Smith, Darius Miles, Deshaun Stevenson, Kwame Brown, Tyson Chandler, Eddie Curry, the Sagana Diop. Who's this dude? Uzme Cease, Amara Stoudemire, LeBron James, Travis Outlaw, Nadidi eBay, Kendrick Perkins, James Lang, Dwight Howard, Sean Livingston, Robert Swift, Sebastian Telfair, Al Jefferson, Josh Smith, J.R. Swift, Darrell White, Martell Webster, Andrew Bynum, Joe Green, C.J. Miles, Ricky Sanchez, Monty Ellis, Lou Williams, Andre Blash, Amir Johnson. I mean, come on. And that's up to 2005. I mean, like, not good. Field goal, terrible. In-game total 54.5, 5.5 here with the Broncos. How about again? You're cherry picking a handful of guys, a 2% of the players. I mean, do we got to roll into bust quarterbacks that come out after 2 years? Yeah. Well, listen, it's early. Who knows what's going to happen here? Let's see if we can find some kind of live. Well, then if I take it off the YouTube and go straight to 2%, 1% isn't half bad. Whatever, T Money. Yeah, you're not winning this argument with me. I'm not going to lie you to win that. Baseball's different. You can tell 16, 17 has star potential usually for ball players. Maybe. If that's the case, it'd be a lot better than 2%. Hitting the under in this game here, huh? College quarterbacks, 100%. Broncos, Bills, 54 under. I don't know, King Dave. We'll see what happens there. You're bored. I mean, coming in 2 drives into the game, grabbing totals live. I got to get these comments off the thing here. So we'll leave the live up here. See what is going on while we talk. A lot of good good what? That they're like roll guys off a bench? Has any team in college basketball surprised me, good or bad? No, I don't even know the team-wise good or bad because I'm just looking at the spreads, Team Money. I'm just looking at the spreads. Herbert, 4 picks yesterday. It doesn't shock me. I mean, why does this guy get so much love? What's he done? What has he done? And you're throwing 4 picks. He throws to one guy. He throws to Lad McConkey on every play. So no, it doesn't shock me when you're going to throw to one guy. They kind of know where the ball's going. They kind of know where the ball's going to be. Maybe I should do play-by-play instead. And do it that way. I mean, you guys are ahead of me. I can't do a live in here. I'm on the. If I was off YouTube, I would just do a total stream of the game live. I gotta find that argument, Sean. Me and you had about Herbert. I can't stand the guy. He's tough. He got heart, but he's never done it for me. I mean, he had a bad coach. Now he's got a good coach. But problem is that he had one wide receiver this year. So let's see how he is with better because he had good wide receivers, but he had a terrible coach, so they couldn't win a game. Now he's got a good coach and no wide receivers. And I'm saying that because people are like, well, Lad McConkey had a great. Okay, that's one guy. You need more than one guy to catch the ball. That's how you throw 4 picks because you know you're going to force it to the same guy over and over again. What do we got here? Bo next pass, Williams. Got official timeouts going on here. Oh, man. I'll get through this quarter. We'll see if it ever ends. Who am I kidding? Let's get out of here. We're going to wrap this up. All the pick. Maybe I'll come in live later on because I want to jump into some my own work here. So, all right. Good luck here, plays. Look at lines. Of course, we're going to have it. Notification bells on here, folks. Sean Higgs, winners and whiners, unanimous look at lines for the playoffs next week. I will see you later. Bye-bye.